know the music well. That means it's time for our latest animal adoption journey with Saving Grace.
Our friend, our sister friend, Molly is back. She brought along Festus. I feel like you three are really having a moment.
Festus is really sweet, isn't he?
Sweet.
He is so
really
sweet.
Because you
Really
brought a rambunctious one last time.
Yes, I'm turning it down a notch this week.
Scott was wild,
Yes.
and Festus is so calm and
He's
sweet.
so calm and sweet, but he is a lot of fun. Like at the farm, he's out and having a good time. He greets everybody that walks in the door. He's really great. So he does have a good personality.
Tell us about Festus. He looks like he has a little bit of a hound.
He is a hound. So he came to us from one of the counties where he was found. He'd been injured. He wasn't walking very well, and he's been in a foster for a couple of months where he's gone through some rehab, and some of our veterinarians have monitored him as he's healed, and he is doing great now. He's really sweet, and he is back at Saving Grace and ready for adoption.
Molly, you didn't tell us that beforehand, and I was sitting there because he has the softest ears, but when you look in his eyes, there's so much soul. Did I not say?
I know.
You have a story, I can tell.
He is. We love our hounds at Saving Grace. I mean, a lot of times they just get along with everybody, and he certainly does.
And now Festus is walking well.
Now he's
After the
walking well.
rehab.
He still has a special little skip in his steps sometimes, but that's okay. It just gives him a little character.
Yes, we love your adoptable character-filled pups.
Yeah.
Now, you said 2 months in a foster home.
Yes.
How important are foster moms and dads?
They are so important because when a dog like Festus comes in and we know they're going to need some care before they go up for adoption, we have to have a foster that's willing to bring them to their vet appointments and checkups and follow whatever instructions they might be given so that they can heal. Fortunately, his leg wasn't broken, but he did have some tissue damage that had to recover from that. And so just a quiet place to heal and relax and not be at Saving Grace wrestling with other dogs is really important.
Just a chill zone.
Well, and you mentioned vaccinations, and as we're heading into spring and the seasons are changing, is this a good time to maybe kind of take a look at, make sure that all the records are up to date, vaccinations, all the things that we need to make sure our dogs are comfortable?
Yes, it's always a good time to keep your records up to date, but certainly, you know, once a year, making sure you go for your vet visit and helping, you know, decide what your veterinarian can help you decide what vaccines you need depending on where you go. You know, if you're going to dog parks or daycare, all of that, you might need more things than if your dog doesn't do that. So it's good to work with your veterinarian. And also microchip information. We always want to remind people about the microchip because if the information on it isn't any good, your microchip isn't any good. So if you've gotten a new phone number, you have a new address, that's always important just to look at and make sure it's all up to date.
Molly, we've talked about your Saturday hikes. They're kind of infamous now because you go in rain, snow, sleet. But now we're approaching spring, and it's the perfect time for Saturday. What do we need to know?
I think our dogs that are with us for a little bit know how to tell it's Saturday now. So even last week when it was icy, we were still going because they were not about to give up a hike. So we still go, and we're really excited that it's warming up a little bit because it's been a little cold the last few weeks.
How do you make it easy on people to get there?
So you just come to Saving Grace. You sign up online at savinggracenc.org. The hiking program information's there, and you just sign up for which hike you want to do. We have a 4-mile and a 3-mile, and then you get paired with a dog who is really excited to go.
It's doable. It's as easy as that.
We just walk across the street to the Mountains to Sea Trail. It's right across the street from Saving Grace, so we walk from the parking lot.
Are you going to have a Mardi Gras theme this weekend?
Of course, I'm sure we will.
So bring your beads.
Bring your beads.
Molly's all about a theme. And you do
Hiking
it well.
boots and beads, you know. It's going to be really cute.
I like it.
It's going to be cute.
I expect nothing less from you in the team.
Right.
SavingGraceNC.org. What are all our socials?
So Saving Grace NC is our website, savinggracenc.org, and then Saving Grace NC is for Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok.
And Festus is going to make somebody such a good family member. He seems like such a sweetheart. Definitely go and check him and all the other babies out and stay with us. Of course, we want to thank our sponsor, Michael and Son, for bringing these babies to us every week.
Look at that face.
Check out the website, check out the walks, and bring your beads. We'll be right back.
The preceding was sponsored by